Test. Test. Alright, we are live. Nice, folks, nice. We are live. Awesome. This is awesome. Great. Hey folks, we're down here at षणकरन Street and 29th Ave. Give me a sec. Don't really need this open anymore. We are live. We are good to go. Yeah. Good to go. There we are. Hey, my display. Nice to see you too. Hey Lisa, no worries. If you get back, great. Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here with Asif from Go Go Go. Didn't know if we'd get here. We're down at षणकरन in 29th, and we're gonna head on over to 29th station, then head on down to the Collingwood neighborhood for you, and then end up at Border Burrito. So let's head on out. You'll see a little bit of what Vancouver mostly is just residential, and then we'll go down to the and we'll go down to place, yeah, the Collingwood neighborhood. Yeah, the sun's about to set. It's getting there. It's definitely getting there. And this would be 29th Avenue. And we're passing the 29th Avenue Park over here. This will be called षणकरन Park. We have some facilities down here. And they're redoing the field. They have the field closed until the summer of 2024. That's what the sign says right on over there. Just give me a sec here. I think I just need to set some of my settings off. And that's good.
There's a totem pole down.
Yeah, we'll head on over there in a minute. Just trying to figure out the KBBS's, folks. It gets a little tricky over here. Here's 29th Avenue Station for ya. And we'll just walk through 29th Avenue Station or walk around it. Do you have a monthly pass?
I do.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So here's the bus loop for 29th Avenue Station. I can see all of the different buses that come in here. First the 33. That was one of the buses that we were on there. And here's more of the bus loop. And down at the other end of the bus loop, there is a bridge that will go over. The subway station. Head up over the bridge. And there's some of the station for you folks. And we'll come down into the park here. It's one of the community gardens, Still Creek Community Garden. Man, this place is like so peaceful. Yeah, it is pretty chill.
It's quite near. People are playing tennis.
Yeah.
There's a nice tennis court down here. Swimming community.
There's the tennis court right there for you folks.
Yeah, it is quite a chilly day. It is 7 degrees, feels like 5. So I wouldn't be really expecting a lot of people out, but it is a dry day, so more people are actually out. It is nice.
This could be a busy park in the summertime.
There's the totem pole we were looking at earlier.
Yeah, we'll show you the totem pole over here. Here's the totem pole in Slocan Park.
It is pretty bright.
Oh, that's gonna be an epic sunset. Here's the totem pole right here for you. You can just back up a little bit. Almost in view. There you go. That's the local totem pole.
Must be super old.
I don't know how old it is. Might have just got commissioned and brought down here too. It's always something that can happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk down this way. We're going to head down over to Dutchess. And then we're going to head on over to the Joyce-Collingwood neighborhood. So we're going to go through a residential area first. And you'll get to see some of the houses that are in Vancouver. And a more traditional residential area. Of course, these residential areas, well, they're really great and they got really great homes in them and single family dwellings. One of the problems that we do have down here in Vancouver is we have too many of these. And we're not here to blame the single family home dwellers. We just need to find a solution. Yeah, definitely house time.
Getting chilly and cool, but
Yeah. Yeah.
still pretty good to be out.
Yeah, we can head through
Out.
Slocan. We'll head on over to Slocan Street. See how big this place is? Man, anyone who has a dog is thinking just like that guy right now. Let's take him out to a big green field and tire him out.
Well, that's the city for you. Mostly just homes and homes. There isn't much. And everything else we've probably walked around or filmed or talked about like a billion times. Like Broadway or
Yeah.
Canby or Danville or any of those bigger roads. But this is most of Vancouver, just homes.
Yeah. And there's so many single family dwelling homes. That's the biggest issue here about the housing crisis here. They would have built homes for what we call the missing middle, which is 4 to 8 story towers and complexes and stuff like that. We'd have more homes here in Vancouver, but
I mean, who cares about homes? As long as rich people have lots of views and their precious view cones, that's all matters. You gotta realize, poor people, the hard workers, the majority of people who actually pay taxes, we don't really matter much. As long as the rich have their nice little mountain views, so that this city can stay ultra unaffordable and only mostly rich people can live here, which is the case.
sorry, you can see over here there's the mountain view. The mountain cones are something that is helping prevent development here, and then basically it's here to protect the view, but at the same time now that's why they're considering it, so that we can have more homes here.
Well, lucky if you're a multi-million-dollar homeowner over here, you get exquisite views.
True that. Each of these homes is around $1 million right now. Sometimes 2, 3 million, including all the little tiny homes you're seeing. So when we go and we do walk tubing on the bridle path in Toronto, and you're walking past all those big homes, well, unfortunately, a little home like that, that's about the same price as some of those homes on the bridle path.
At least Ontario, you can still probably... The price of a single home in this city, you probably might pick up 2, if not more, in like a small town in Ontario.
Yeah, that's true.
Go anywhere out of the hellhole that is GTA and you'll probably be able to snag up some really nice property. But of course, the Tri-City areas on Kitchener-Waterloo, Cambridge, quite expensive now.
Yeah.
So is St. Catharines.
Even Fergus, Ontario, apparently.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, Niagara region is so full of possibility and like painfully underdeveloped.
Man, this place is, the houses in Point Grey look much nicer. Yeah?
They are, but they're mostly, well, yeah, you're rich people who made a lot of money out of, you know, tuitions of poor students who come in. Like this university business that Canada does. Ooh, I'm pretty sure it's not even million. It's like I don't even know what the size is of it is.
Oh,
but it has to
universities?
be in the hundreds of billions.
Universities are businesses, just like everything else.
West Point Grey was developed for those who actually work and live around the university. So
there's a lot of profs over in West Point Grey. I've saved up a lot of money.
Exploiting students, a lot of university, this and that. So yeah.
Exploiting students.
Of course. This entire thing is a business. It doesn't make
Oh yeah,
sense.
it is a business.
It's just a business. It's just a certificate making business. They actually don't really have any actual academic achievements. Their biggest achievement is they have a great sweet life.
Managed place saying the actual value of these homes is probably 200 to 300K. Yeah, in the United States, it's exactly what it would be. We're just passing Norquay School over here, a neighborhood over here. These houses, yeah.
I mean, if you go to somewhere like Niagara on the Lake in Ontario versus the town of Niagara in the United States, literally cross the border and the prices are 1/3 and sometimes 1/5.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And that's Niagara, not even Toronto.
Yeah.
So
got family over there, and that's how we know.
If you
both sides of the border.
A small little home somewhere, let's say St. Jamestown or Campbellstown, with that much money, you can probably buy a freaking mansion across the state.
Probably. Anyways, yeah, Manistee is right. The land is just insanely expensive. Well, over here in Vancouver, yeah. Yeah.
One thing for sure, lots of schools and lots of, well, and the other suburban style. I don't see a lot of shops in this neighborhood so far.
Yeah, the shops are going to be coming up soon.
So I'm pretty sure unless you have a car or you have to take a bus to go around, even for something as simple as like a drugstore or something.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a car-centric community over here.
Not a single convenience store either. Like,
hey Shannon, nice to see you. Man, this place here. Lisa is here, or Lisa will be coming if she gets back from in town. She headed into town. A few other people are on the stream too. Just walking on Slow Can Street here, heading towards the Kingsway, and then we'll head up through the neighborhood called Collingwood, and that's part of the larger neighborhood of Renfrew-Collingwood. So that's where we're walking right now. We're coming up to the Kingsway in a few blocks. Managed places. So Shannon says, I love Vancouver, but yes, not enough places for people with a disability. Need way more places that are affordable prices, even in Victoria. Yeah, same way over here in Vancouver. Yeah, and totally understand it being the same issue in Victoria.
Even the sidewalk designs, if you compare them to a city like Toronto, Mississauga, Ontario, or anywhere in Ontario, I see even the sidewalks are not really done. Think of accessibility in mind. These are horrible. Like if you don't have access, it really restricts your movement, which is so sad. And of course, bus stops and everything are so far apart. So
on the side here instead.
there's a crow who was munching on a red.
Oh, we're now in the Joyce-Collingwood neighborhood. There's the 29th Avenue. And of course, we're also in what you would commonly call East. A nice church chicken over there, 24 hours if you are in the neighborhood. It's the neighborhood that Dutch Kevin actually moved to. Yeah? Haven't heard from that guy in a while, but he's probably looking for work. Yeah?
Tina cake dessert.
You got some nice restaurants on the other side of the street there. Yeah? They're open too.
Oh, the smell of marijuana in the air. Someone's having a lit time. That
Smells like a good strain. So I must be honest with you folks, I was getting stressed out on the bus ride over here, so I have to apologize to Asa for getting stressed out, so I'm sorry, babe. I'm a little bit of a geek around starting and ending times. Hey Brandon, nice to see you too. Just walking in the Collingwood neighborhood here on the Kingsway. And Shannon's here as well as Managed Play. And Lisa did give us a heads up that she was heading into town, but she at least gave us a heads up too. And a few other people are lurking. And this would be the Kingsway right here. Just patching one of the popular tattoo studios in the neighborhood called Chura. That place always has people in it. Even some people right now in it.
I can see a biking path in front of us. What's that?
Yeah, there's gonna be plenty of Chinese barbecue over here.
I'm talking about the bike path.
So,
Wales Duchess bike path. Oh, perfect.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure this one goes east-west.
Yeah, and into Burnaby as well. We're close to the Burnaby border. So Brandon's asking us, did we take the SkyTrain to get there, or did we walk? We took the 33 bus to get here.
Yeah, the bus, 33 bus, which mostly goes through residential areas. It was busy. It's literally the homegoing rush right now. So
Yeah, it was
our
a
bus
stop and go.
A good 8 to 12 minutes late. Yeah, that was.
Yeah. So we just jumped out before 5 o'clock when the deadline was to start the stream, and started the stream a block away from the SkyTrain station at 29th Ave. Here's OCO, which is the Kimchi Cafe.
Not a lot going on down there.
Yeah, you gotta give it another block or two. This bit is a bit of a thoroughway. Shannon's asking, do you live over there in Victoria? No, I actually live with Asif over in UBC. So, we live in the UBC area on the west side of town. Look at these fish, wow. Cool. Wow, very cool. Just checking out some sculptures here. Oh, good question, Shannon. Definitely. There's a little little plaza right over there, and has Chinese barbecue in it.
Plenty of Vietnamese, Chinese,
Yeah.
and other restaurants.
So this area would be predominantly Vietnamese and Chinese. And there is a very strong Vietnamese presence, so it's not the majority Chinese. Yeah. So, and Brandon's asking Jerome, do you ever ride the West Coast Express or the R3 Lougheed Highway Rapid Bus or the R3 Kid George Rapid Bus?
None of them, unfortunately, yet, I guess, but it's for me.
Yeah, I would probably say the same thing. Not yet. Do we plan on crossing the Burnaby border? We plan on heading over to Border Burrito. That's on the border on Boundary Road. So you can take a look at where Border Burrito is. But we wanted to come to this neighborhood to stretch it out for a good live stream for you folks.
There's a supermarket. Great two supermarket.
Yeah,
Chinese barbecue, live seafood, fresh meat, fruits and vegetables. Nice.
Yeah, so there's Chinese barbecue right in that grocery store right there at the Great 2.
Oh, looks interesting. Needs to be checked out at some point. That's for sure.
Shannon's saying, oh, that's a nice area. Last time we were in UBC was back in 2010. Oh, I can definitely.
I'm pretty sure you haven't really missed out on a lot. It
Yeah,
hasn't really changed.
it hasn't changed much at all. There's a few more buildings on campus and that's about it.
A few more better restaurants, that's for sure, which is also is a good sign.
Last 6 p.m. sunset of the year today. Yeah, it's gonna get darker. Just because of the time change. Yeah, here's where they make chocolate.
They have a 24/7 chocolate shop. Now that's the kind of business I can get with.
I'm definitely loving this.
Just
This
in
is
case
great.
anybody has a chocolate emergency
Yeah.
and like need to bring in the emergency chocolates and you just run down.
Says it right there on the sign. There's the chocolate shop.
They have some machines out.
Yeah.
Assuming that's a fountain as well.
Looks like a fountain. Yeah, decorative water feature. That's what it says on it. I guess they're not so. Oh, look at this too. Yeah, like this tire sculpture of a snake. Very cool. Now we'll start entering into a slightly more busier area, and then it'll get busier as we go along here. Managed Place saying brought some Halloween candy to give out. Well, that's good. If people stop by your place, you'll be able to hand it out to them. We've always bought a little chocolate and then never had anybody come to our place, so it'll be interesting this year around to see if someone does. There's several kids in the building where we're living, so yeah.
That'll be interesting. Yeah, let's see. I think we have some prisoners. If any of those Reese's Pieces survived.
Yeah, we should just throw them in the freezer. They did survive a few packs. Otherwise, I would have ate them all.
Well, we have candy, I guess, yeah?
Yeah, Purdy's and Linder's are some of the best chocolates out there. There's other ones too.
We're not big on chocolates or candies, but if somebody wants them, why not? Go for it.
So we'll keep walking on the Kingsway here.
Some hazelnuts in the chocolate and it becomes that much better.
And you can tell that this is a sought-after neighborhood because we'll see a Dairy Queen in a few minutes. It's also a large Desi population here, so that would be South Asia. And that diaspora has also chose to settle in this area. And you'll also see a big group of Latin people as well. Shannon's like, I have to go back and check out your other videos. Well, they're all there in the back catalog, so you can head on in, check those out whenever you want.
Whoa, something's going down.
Yeah, something's definitely coming. So is it going to be a fire, ambulance, or police? Let's see. It is an ambulance.
I
Oh,
hope everyone's okay.
they'll be in good hands. Those guys know what they're doing. Or at least the best hands they could be in.
Well, that is not by choice boarded up for sure.
Oh no, there's a fire in that building. Yeah.
Seems to be a Dairy Queen up an old school.
So there's one of our popular Dairy Queen. Dairy Queens are very popular over here in Vancouver.
Food, Dairy Queen nature, I don't see a single person going in and out. So that shows Dairy Queen popularity, I guess.
Well, it is of course. And the summer's over. A lot of people go into Dairy Queen.
There's a temple right next to the Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
You see more tattoo shops, I guess. People are really into tattoos.
There's the temple for you. Yeah, Dairy Queen's good. I like their hamburgers too. I still have to take Asif to the Dairy Queen, Shannon, so hasn't had the Dairy Queen experience yet.
Well, I guess I have to try it tonight.
Yeah, McDonald's ice cream. Yeah, I had a McDonald's milkshake yesterday. It was awesome.
I do prefer Wendy's more over McDonald's, but McDonald's is fun.
Wendy's is good. The only issue around here is the Wendy's at Cambie and West Broadway is really slow with its service. So you can go to any of the other fast food restaurants, including Jollibee, and get something much faster. Shannon's asking, do you have a thing called Skip the Dish? Skip the Dish is down here. I've seen it when I've been looking at food I can order through the Google Maps application. But I don't really use Skip the Dish. I just use
Also,
Ritual.
In Canada, honestly,
Yeah.
Skip the Dishes or in a restaurant, by the time food reaches you, it's already cold.
And it's
just
more
not worth it.
expensive, yeah.
It's just not worth it. And yeah, food being expensive as it is, add up some delivery charges and some tips to that. Oh yeah, not the best of combination. We do actually go out and literally sit down and support our restaurants. That way you actually get a hot meal and the tip directly goes to the servers and restaurant people who work there.
Yeah, and when I'm using the Ritual app, I'll just order pickup so that I can get it and then bring it home.
That is that place I can get you home.
Yes, look, the Chili Pepper House, yeah? I knew if I brought Babe down here, Babe would start seeing things that Babe would want to go to.
They're right next to Indian style Chinese food. Chili pepper. Oh, that is the same building.
Same building.
Chili pepper house.
And there's a British fish and chips above it.
That is the most random combination of restaurants and places in the world.
Now, how many tattoo studios have we passed already? 2?
At least 4.
4? So that's 6. And that's 7.
There's so many tattoo studios.
There's 7 tattoo studios we're passing
I
by.
assume they're all in business, otherwise they'll be closed down. So I guess people are really into tattoos.
Well, Shannon, if Skip the Dishes works for you, then that's the app that works for you, and that's great. And so, for myself, yeah, I would agree. I just use a different app, so. And if you gotta get a delivery, well, then you gotta get delivery, definitely.
Yeah.
So.
We're lucky that we live right, well, not in the middle of the city, but close to the middle of the city. So if you want to, you can actually just go anywhere and directly stop by a restaurant.
Oh, Manus Play uses Uber Eats too. Cool.
Lovely. I mean, with Canadian winter, can you not?
There's a lot of people in our building who uses both Skip the Dishes, Uber Eats, and something else I can't remember, like Panda Express, I think.
Panda Express?
Yeah, there's no, not Panda Express.
There's
Futan. It's a Chinese-oriented one. Some of our neighbors use that one as well.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That one is definitely huge because we saw that in Toronto as well. Especially like juicy dumplings, you always see those teal or light teal colored scooters.
Yeah, Shannon.
People with those bags.
Yeah, Shannon's asking us have we been to Victoria. I used to have family there. Astaf hasn't been there yet.
Not yet. Hopefully so. Someday.
But I do plan to take him over there sometime. Definitely a destination to go to. We also want to head on over to Nanaimo on the island as well at some point in time. So
Cassandra Hotel seems pretty deserted.
yeah. This time of year, yeah.
Pretty much
That
the entire
hotel
neighborhood.
pretty much services the crowd that wants to have parties across the border over here.
This
at,
neighborhood is a
Central
prime
Park.
example of what happens when you have just residential homes and no apartment buildings. You don't attract young workers, and what happens?
Yeah.
The neighborhood is sleepy and dead. It literally has no life. And then you compare to a place like Fraser Street, and then you see so many people out.
There's the North Vietnam restaurant right there.
Paramount Barbecue, another
Yeah.
barbecue restaurant. It has pepper pig in it. I don't know how fair this is, but if this is an idea of like a barbecue, of pork barbecue or any form, that is kind of, I don't know, it seems
Yeah.
weird. Pepper pig is probably saying, come and eat my family.
I live with Astaf Shannon, so leaf blower.
Oh, the sound of leaf blowers in fall.
Ah, you can hear him through the single pane glass that we have all over Vancouver.
Corona usually skips through this phase and goes directly into snow season.
Yeah, that's when you find the leaves covering up the drains as the snow melts in the spring.
Portuguese restaurant.
Yeah? This is you're getting into some of the more Latin-oriented businesses.
Metro Cafe Bar.
Yeah, and Spanish, of course, as well. They do tend to mix.
Oh wow, this neighborhood looks dead.
It's a pretty quiet neighborhood, but it's something different, and we wanted to bring you something different.
Veggie garden, that's nice.
Yeah.
Vietnamese restaurants, lots of tattoo shops, and a random mix of other food and businesses. And pretty much every last one of them seems empty. We haven't really seen anybody go in and out.
The green light is blinking because it means that it's controlled by the pedestrians. So if a pedestrian comes and presses a button, it'll change. Sometimes you have to hit it a few times, but yeah, it'll change.
Jambo Grill,
Yeah.
Tandoor and Pan House. That's interesting.
Definitely South Asian.
Who knows?
Yeah. And
We're
Shannon.
gonna get like Gandhi style Indian food.
Ooh, interesting.
Like that's the thing about Canada. We do attract a lot of diverse communities from around the world. So you can experience things you wouldn't get otherwise. Like a Trinidadi Indian food, which you get somewhere like Scarborough, Ontario. And that kind of Guyanese, Chinese, or Trinidadi Indian food, that kind of influence outside of that country is rare. So you'll find it in a city like Toronto or New York or Vancouver.
And Shannon's saying in Vancouver, are they taking lots of old places down and building condos, as
No,
they
not
are
yet.
doing in Victoria and Esquimalt?
Not yet.
Not yet. There's a small start of it, but yeah, not really. Not to the same extent.
This neighborhood, we've been walking for a while now. This looks dead. Every last shop looks dead.
Man, this
So-
place like, well, if they destroyed the mountain, then boom, there would be more land to use.
Oh, I know. We know. That's not true.
Yeah. It's Joy Street, yeah. You can cross. Yeah, 15 seconds. There's Collingwood station's right down there. That would be for the R4 rapid bus that ends at Joyce-Collingwood station. Yeah, now it's more lively. Oh, you saw the sign for the Spectrum Society? Oh, I guess it's down here. I just missed that, but I am walking with a gimbal and a camera, trying to make sure I don't walk into people. Hey Ken, nice to see you too. Shannon's here, Manish Place here. Lisa's here as well, and Brandon as well. So it's good to see you too.
Lots of interesting businesses. There's a nice bakery. Ooh.
Yeah. Some little Latin American food products.
You can see Tajin logo down here.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is, yeah.
La Costela.
Definitely. Look in there. Here's the store for you.
And they have the bakery too. Daily fresh pastries. And they have empanadas.
Mm-hmm. It looks like big empanadas.
We love a good empanada. Give me like a nice
Ken.
chicken or a good beef one, or even something like a good chorizo. Why not?
Oh, that would be really nice. Chorizo empanadas. Oh. Thanks, man. Just getting the local crowd saying thanks for coming down here and filming a video.
You can tell this neighborhood is more students and more young people. Lots of restaurants, and there are actually people in these restaurants and in these businesses.
Well, so where have you seen one of these restaurants before? Gold Train Express.
Gold Train Express. Oh, is that the one like
That's
close
West
to?
Point Gray, yeah.
Oh,
On 10th
wow.
Ave, yeah.
And they're open 24 hours.
Yeah,
That's
down here.
impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you need more 24-hour businesses. Especially for night owls, just to go out and enjoy something.
There is a night owl crowd down here, so.
Again, young people working late night shifts.
Yeah. Not necessarily university students.
True that.
Yeah, I'm walking with Asif from Go Go Go. Asif's got a transit video channel.
Lots of photos of the school.
Yeah. Here would be a traditional Chinese herbal medicine store. It also sells dry goods. So you can see like noodles and stuff there too. And then at the back they have the medicinal ingredients. You can see some different berries and figs here.
Dried shrimp.
Dried shrimp.
If somebody
Multiple
wants
different types. Yeah, go ahead.
good salad, you can actually make a really interesting salad with these dried shrimp.
Yeah.
You need to know how to boil and cook them properly.
Mm-hmm.
I would even say if somebody wants to be creative, you can crush these up and use them as breadcrumbs or like a shrimp crumb,
Yeah.
and then make like shrimp
Hey
balls and
man,
stuff.
nice to see you too. And
there's this Filipino one, Bancoover.
oh yeah, it looks like they've sold out of their bananas today, but you know, they usually restock them later. Yeah, they're restocking right now, and they're Ken saying good day, Jerome. I have been watching all your Vancouver walks. We love them, especially your chuckle. Cheers, Lonnie Birch from Western Australia. So I guess Lonnie Birch, you're getting a call out right now too. So cool. Thanks, Ken. Appreciate it.
Ooh, more bakeries and more delicious food. Cheesecake.
Yeah, so there's like hidden gems in here. This is the thing I love about this.
Oh, shaved ice mango.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
You just want to stop here now, don't you?
Nice strawberry cream on a waffle, bubble waffle. Maple basic, maple syrup, sugar powder.
I knew if I brought Acid down to this neighborhood, he'd love it. I just knew. I've been trying to get him down here for a while. Bubble tea
I'm probably
shop.
not gonna order it because it feels like 1,000,000 calories in it, but it looks insane. I love it. More restaurants, frozen dumplings, homemade. Ooh, this is the kind of shop where you pick up dumplings.
Yeah, so this would be a frozen dim sum shop. And so you get the frozen dumplings and everything.
Yeah, just grab a bunch, you take them home, and just have a good time with friends and family.
Yeah.
Oh, good stuff. More dessert. Have you walked into dessert land of this area?
Yeah.
Seems to have plenty more dessert shops.
This is definitely a neighborhood to come down to right around now, where it starts to get busier.
I mean, this neighborhood actually does have a few 24-hour places. So, you know what? Whenever you're in the town, feel like you want to try something different, come down here.
Yeah?
Quite an interesting little spot.
Here on the Kingsway. This area is called Collingwood. It's part of the Joyce Collingwood neighborhood.
There's a giant BC liquor store. That's the LCBO of British Columbia.
So we can give you some big landmarks right now. We're at the intersection of Kingsway and Stamford, and there's a Safeway across the street there. So you can look on the map. We're in the southeast corner of Vancouver City proper, as well as a BC liquor store and a big parking lot. And then Stamford is where we are. Stamford in the Kingsway.
I assume this little boutique sells more traditional clothes.
It looks
nice.
Definitely is South Asian and Chinese.
No, that's more East Asian.
Yeah, East Asian.
East and East Asian influence, but yeah, there's plenty of interesting stuff. Somebody is in the market to buy something nice thrift, or gets something snagged up.
Keep walking here.
Yeah.
In the Collingwood neighborhood, and that's what you'll see on the banners that line the street, Collingwood, and there's a salmon for their logo. That would be part of the business improvement area. And that's why the larger neighborhood is called Renfrew-Collingwood. So there's Renfrew Heights, and then there's Collingwood. So when we were up by Slocan, we're up in the Renfrew Heights area, and now we're down here in the Collingwood area.
Shows Pine Street. Welcome to Joyce Collingwood.
Yeah?
The official welcome to the neighborhood sign up there. We got a hot pot across the street.
And look at the elevation here too, eh? Like, hey, yeah, we're live streaming. Love this neighborhood. Look at that. That's just such a high elevation.
Mountain views in the back. Mountains
Yeah.
have a little bit of snow on top because it's been raining earlier. So, you know, when it rains down here, it's probably snows up there.
Yeah.
Science and stuff, who knew?
Whoa. Science.
I know, right? More Korean barbecue, Chinese barbecue. This is beer bar. This is a whole barbecue. I love it.
Yeah?
I
So
feel
there's
like
more
these, like,
barbecue restaurants
more
over here.
tattoo shops than you can count, and barbecue restaurants you can eat. This is perfect. Yee Bones Barbecue, another barbecue shop. Look at the price. This is good. Like beef brisket chili, small 9, large 12. Comes with a little bun, I believe. Looks cute. Half a pound of pulled pork, half a pound of brisket for 18 bucks. That's good price.
A whole pound for 32. That's not bad at all. And 2 sliders and 1 side for 15.
Mac and cheese, frozen, pulled pork, frozen.
Yeah, definitely. This place is awesome.
Yep, buttermilk biscuit.
Those tattoo artists, Manus Plays asking, I wonder how those tattoo places survive. Tattoo places survive on reputation, and a lot of the artists down here are actually pretty good. So
People do actually,
and they specialize
come
in
here
different
from
things,
all
yeah.
over to get their tattoos, especially Americans who want certain specific Asian tattoo artists and their specific art style. They would actually travel all the way up here in Vancouver and get their tattoos, which is something I recently learned.
yeah, and you know, there's other people that specialize in like tattoos that are like stonework, and some people are better at color, and some people are better at black and white. So, and also the rent down here is way cheaper. That's why you see a lot of young professionals down here, and people that are working more in the restaurants. Yeah. So this would be the dragon crepe, where it's got lots of satay. Satay.
Oh, this is insane.
Look at the spectrum there, yeah?
Oh,
We can turn around and come back here.
I mean, not the worst idea.
I'm
There are
flexible.
So many good restaurants. Native Housing Society.
Yeah,
Luma.
they're doing
I
some
don't
good
know how
work.
to pronounce their name.
It's the Shek Numa Native Housing Society. And there's people that needed homes who live in there now, so that's good.
more restaurants across the street as well.
Yeah, so you can see Tadak, and Hanu Mix, which is a butcher shop, and Sassy Cuts is a hair salon, as well as a faux shop across the street. So much here. Mattress Place saying, now imagine how mattress places stay open. What's your opinion on mattress places?
Mattress places, well, they are definitely not used to smuggle money in and out of countries. That does not happen. So I don't know. They are definitely not used to smuggle money across the country and international.
Oh wow, look at this. There's lots of towers along that area, which would be Van Ness Drive over there. This would be Aberdeen right here. We're gonna head on down this way. Okay. We're gonna go over to. You still want to go over to Border Burrito? Or you want to go that way and find out what's down there?
Whatever. Let's go wherever we're.
We'll go down here. I'll show you the rest. So we're gonna head on over to Border Burrito. Showing you some of the neighborhood here. You can just see the stark elevation that we're walking on right now.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah. So we got a recommendation to head on over to this burrito place. Apparently it's open till 1 a.m. in the morning, so another late night joint over here in the neighborhood. And it's right there on the border between Vancouver and Burnaby on the Vancouver side. So we'll head on over there, show you where it is. And we'll check out some more of the larger towers and larger buildings over here beyond these single family homes. Once we get down to the block there, that's when we start moving into the towers.
Interesting combination of just people's homes and giant towers in the back. Just a contrast of this area and this city overall.
Yeah, this area is definitely one area that's in transition. There's a Vancouver special right there and another one behind it. They built those Vancouver specials so that they could build a two-story home as a single-family story home by burying the basement just 1 foot into the ground. And it got around a legal loophole in the 70s. So you'll see lots of Vancouver specials all over Vancouver. And there's even beer by different breweries in Vancouver called the Vancouver Special.
Lots of slightly rundown homes all around us, taken over by hedges and nature.
A lot of rentals as well too. And the landlords could come and clean it up a little bit. Definitely. And here's Aberdeen Park. So we're in a much more local area right now for you. Nice big open green space here.
Lots of empty nothing, as usual.
Wow, there's towers here. Look at this. Here's some towers for you folks.
In what seems like the deadest neighborhood in North America.
Oh, there's people out. There's just a smaller population here. You gotta remember, we're originally from Toronto, so we're used to people walking all over the place, everywhere. And Vancouver only has a population of 600,000 as opposed to Toronto, which is like 2.75 million, almost 3 million. And that's just the city proper. The larger area has 10.5 million for the greater GTA, so at that point, there's a way more. So here's Cowley. There's the kids park over there, so if you got kids, there's where you could take them. I'll just walk up here. A lot of different families live down here. And we're heading on over to the SkyTrain track. Over here would be Van SF.
There's a SkyTrain station nearby.
Oh yeah, enjoys Collingwood. Patterson Station's also very close. Now I'd be on the Burnaby side. Well, we're literally that close to Burnaby right now. You can hear the sound of the SkyTrain. So what we'll do here is we'll head on over this way just a few blocks, and there'll be a pathway we can cross. And see all the people over here.
Yeah. Nice and quiet.
Yeah, so if you wanted a nice quiet neighborhood, this would be one of the places you could bring them.
At least it has places for people to live.
Yeah?
Seems to be a lot of what appears empty. I'm not sure all of them are empty units.
Well, a lot of people have brought in their outdoor furniture for the year just because it's going to start raining much more heavily in the next few weeks. They probably don't want it to get damaged. Yeah, and there's townhouses at the bottom of these towers, and then there's apartments above it. I'll head on over here in a minute. Just take the crosswalk. And if we walked another 3 or 4 blocks up, we'd hit Joyce Collingwood station. There goes the SkyTrain, yeah. And this would be the intersection of Melbourne and Van Ness. There's an out of service bus. We'll cross. There's no crosswalk here, so you just gotta be safe when you cross.
The city does have the worst drivers in all of Canada.
Ironically, yeah, you'd think it'd be another city, but no, it's Vancouver.
But Brampton, Ontario is so happy Vancouver exists and Richmond exists. So they don't have to take the title of the worst drivers of all of Canada.
Oh, man.
Which way are we going?
We're gonna go up here, and then we're gonna head that way a little bit. So, on the way to Border Burrito. Oh, look at this. Little gnome house.
No wonder this city gets used in movies and TV shows.
Yeah.
It literally looks like something after an apocalypse or something, because there's not a single soul on the street. We're the only people. So it literally could be like an aftermath shot of if all humans disappeared.
It
Where
could
are the
be.
people at?
Well, that's the thing. You know, you come out to these neighborhoods, and a lot of people are just in their homes, living in their homes. Yeah. Don't really come out.
Oh wow. Yeah, this is super chill and quiet.
Yeah, Manus Place is like
there.
finally some driveways. Yeah. There aren't laneways though behind these homes. So generally if you don't see driveways, they most likely have laneways behind their homes. And that's where they would park. Either that or get a permit and park on the street. And over here you can see people park on the street as well as on their driveways. Not all the homes have driveways. Some of them have chosen to build over their driveways. Or not build driveways at all.
Quiet. So slightly bigger homes, but I'm assuming there might be more units inside.
Yeah, this looks like a split. There's probably three units in here. 4 units with 4 doors, yeah. Mm-hmm. You're seeing a lot more of these two over here on the street. We'll head this way. Here. 90% of Vancouver is actually like far North York. If you are from Toronto, and that's where I make my comparisons because I am from Toronto. Massive as well.
Hey, street.
Yeah, and we're passing Hoy Street now. Crossing it. I'll head up here.
Let's see a little bit more cars and stuff in front. That's slightly more encouraging sign.
Yeah. I'll keep walking here.
There's the moon in the back. Looks like it's huge.
Ken's saying, lonely again. We are visiting Vancouver in May. Your videos are wonderful. We'll feel confident how safe and lovely your city is, and we will be in West Canada for about 3 weeks, touring around. Cheers, Lonnie. Well, thank you very much.
Getting a beautiful show of lights.
And we are up Boundary Road. Babe, do you want to open up your map and just figure out which direction Border Burrito is? Manus Place says, I like this neighborhood. Well, that's good. This is literally the border right here. So, this side, Vancouver. That side, Burnaby. Yeah, we headed north.
So yeah, we just have to walk 13 more minutes up north.
Yeah, Manus Place would like to see more residential walks soon. Well, residential walks are good, but they aren't what sells. So once in a while they'll do some residential walks, but just once in a while. Today is definitely one of them. And that's when it'll take me to interesting places to film drone meets. Of course, Asav was the one who came up with the idea of going to Border Burrito. Asav got the tip. So that's why we're heading over there. Heard it was good. Now, of course, we'll share the experience with you afterwards. Good. I think Ass is a little tired now too. It takes more energy to walk spring and summertime. I apologize too, just to bring you folks out here and show you what Vancouver looks like from a different perspective, because the often filming I'm filming retail strips and the popular retail strips, and it's good to mix it up once in a while.
Hopefully the next little bit will be a downhill. That shouldn't be as hard.
We're coming up to
all levels of government in the last 30 to 50 years did such a shitty job building homes in the city that people are now
wow. They do say that $1 million of the price for these homes does go to bureaucracy. So
yeah, again, you gotta keep those old fat cats and bureaucrats happy. They need to make as much money so that we, the taxpayers, are squeezed out, never ever buy a home. But hey, as long as the bureaucrats up there in their big ties and suits, if the fat cats are happy, I guess everybody is happy, right? That seems to be the case. I guess people just need to vote for parties that would actually
here's
work
Price
for
Park.
Canadians.
Yeah.
And so that we don't have to deal with these bureaucrats and these high taxes.
Wow.
At least that way we'll actually be able to afford our own things with our own means instead of getting handouts from government.
Yeah, if we did get rid of a few things like the carbon tax and instead put the investment into technology to help with the environment, that would be better.
Has that carbon tax actually decreased anything instead of making our life? It's a tax policy. It's not an actual environmental
policy. It just increases,
to fight environment, you need environmental policies and not a tax policy that's going to squeeze onto regular people and on their wallet.
Yeah, you need to invest in technology. Not even like high tech, like low tech, like building walls and stuff like that.
There's lots of ideas that can be done. Like there was an app that takes usually like $250,000 to $500,000 to build, and then they got billed for $54 million for that is how much
that could have been put towards the environment.
If
it could have been put towards giving indigenous communities clean drinking water.
Or like giant lobby firms, if instead of giving them hundreds and thousands and millions of dollars, well, put that money on the environment instead of taxing people for them. But again, who do we know? We're just taxing law-abiding citizens.
Yeah. We do pay our taxes.
Yeah, painfully, every single time.
You can see another one of the mountains on the other side over here. Got a nice little white cap on it. And that white cap will get more vibrant as we move along. And we're just passing the Graham Bruce Elementary School here as we're crossing Tanner Road on Boundary. Yeah, this place, like, I'd vote for Jerome for Prime Minister. Well, I would say anyone but the current one that's in would probably be doing a better job. Anyone.
Quite literally.
Anyone with a drop of common sense.
Yeah, that's something seems like in a country we have so much, common sense seems to be the one thing they don't have. But hey, again, we're here, we are going to be taxed and not get rewarded for said taxes. That's great.
At least we're in British Columbia.
Politicians make their money. Make sure, because they're the good guys and everybody is bad. Make sure that the corrupt bureaucrats and politicians, they get their money.
Looks like we're coming up to it. I'm recognizing some of the features from walking through here on Google Maps. Yeah? Wow. There's more sleepy parts, but yeah.
Well, at least this part.
Nice big bike path here too, eh? Very cool. Yeah, so we're just passing Moss Cross Street. That'd be a street over in Burnaby. And you can see that there's no throughway street on this side, but over here is Moscow Street on the Burnaby side. Oh, you can see the moon in the background now too. Very cool.
Parking lot.
Giant parking lot down here. Probably for the church that's at the corner there. And of course, Border Burrito should just be down here at the corner as well, across the street.
Lesson learned, never trust anything you watch online to go and eat that food. Trust the local business in your own neighborhood. Oh God, this is too far away.
You wanted to come here. Again, it's Ass's plan. But if he wasn't grumpy, I'd be concerned. Looks like one of the local churches. Nice little church over here. No signs that I can see yet, so not sure, but I'm sure the locals know. Life on the 29th. Yeah, here we are. They'll be over here. And I see the open sign on, so that's good for us. So I'll cross the street and just show you where it is. Hey folks, Jerome Forestwood here at ASIV over at the intersection of Boundary Road and East 29th. Down here by Border Burrito. We're gonna go check out Border Burrito. So yeah. Well, I'll take you over to the shop and show you where it is. And if you ever want to come on over, you can. That would be an example of great driving right there.
The worst drivers in all of Canada.
Yeah.
Be careful, folks, if you actually do intend on coming here.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are just focused on driving and not focused on the pedestrians. So it's definitely something to think about. Oh wow, look, there's a lineup here. There's people coming in and out all the time. Interesting. Just wait for a break. They're letting us through. Thank you. Alright, so we'll stop out here, folks. So, yeah. And so we're over by Border Burrito. You can see it behind us. So we'll try it out. See what it's like. Anyways, folks, thanks for coming along today, and we'll talk to you later, okay? Have a good day. Okay, yeah, that is a Greek Orthodox church. Very cool. Anyways, guys, talk to you later. Have a good day.